Gary!
Seinfuck.
There was apparently a crash down the I-5 here in San Diego, and I came from the I-5 today like 4 hours ago when the story broke, because the traffic was awful. I guess that's why 3 people died and 5 people were injured in a chain reaction pileup on the I-5. You could have lost me, boys.
Welcome back to our comedy podcast.
No, it's fine. It's fine. For the way you were talking about it, I thought there was a shooting on the I-5 because that's what I was like. You're like, I was just there. It could have been me.
You've heard of the I-10 shooter. Wait till you hear the I-5 shooter.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because like there was a bridge in Vancouver. It's called the Oak Street Bridge. Connects Richmond to Vancouver, and there's an old dock under it. And just this week, there was like a gigantic basically someone set the dock on fire. Huge fire, like that noxious black smoke that
I think I drove over that bridge on the train into Vancouver.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. You would have driven by it because there's a bunch of different bridges.
Yeah, I remember we were stopped for like 25 to 30 minutes because there was like a boat going through.
Yeah. So like this fire it was like not just like, oh, there's a fire. It was like such a big fire that TMZ reported on it. Like it became a TMZ.
The Brad and Angelina people.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, guys, the celebrity news must have been like quiet that day because they were like, we got a bridge on fire in Vancouver, BC.
That's where some celebrities live, right?
They're like, what film set was destroying the dock? This old dock that no one ever used. But click on the link I sent because I just want you to like see like photos of it because it is pretty surreal. And in the video,
damn, that is actually fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's the other thing. TMZ described it as warlike images reveal devastation of Vancouver Bridge Inferno.
That is cool, actually.
They've been saving up the warlike images tagline ever since Vancouver got eliminated from the playoffs. They've been salivating.
They were waiting for the riots and it just never happened.
Just never came because Vancouver is behaving themselves until they get that cup.
It's like an old Buster Keaton movie where there's like this cost 17 lives and $200,000 and back then that was worth the equivalent of 30 million, just like that kind of shit.
I was thinking about it actually just now. Wrong answers only. What do we name Vancouver's baseball team?
The Vancouver Bridges.
The Vancouver Bridge on Fires.
The Vancouver Vagrants.
I mean, the current baseball team is called the Vancouver Canadians. They're a fun team to go watch. They're a single A team. They used to be a triple A team.
They got relegated. My God. What's the river in Vancouver? Quick.
There is the Simon Fraser River.
On the Simon Fraser River, rolling in the Cuba through the lake.
No, it's actually called the Fraser River. But
shit.
There's also there's the Capilano River. Those are like the two big ones.
Vancouver Capilanas don't really make sense.
I don't know. That's kind of a sick name. Can you put that on a hat?
Vancouver Capilanas.
Here's the thing. Yeah. I think we talked about
it like a college rowing team is what it sounds like.
Let him get him out, you fucking asshole. He was saying something.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. It's fine. Sasha just cut any of the interruptions.
We're not even recording.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we've been recording for 5 minutes.
Oh, we have.
You've just been babbling about innate bullshit this whole time.
That's why I didn't think we were recording.
You started talking about the highway shit, and I was just like, what kind of lead-in is this? This sucks.
Oh, that's why. I'm so fucked.
You didn't even know?
Fuck.
The listeners got
Viewership
a small snapshot of my real personality.
Yeah, the character Robert Delilah. It's been fucking foiled.
I'm destroying my own thing. But yeah, no, I think the thing is that like for Vancouver, like the Vancouver Canadians is the name of the team, and it fucking sucks.
It sucks.
Like the minor league baseball teams have genuinely the best names. I think we probably talked about this a little bit.
Yeah, the Portland Pickles,
They have great names.
The Portland Pickles is pretty fucking cash money.
I mean, you've got the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles, Biloxi Shuckers, Hartford Yard Dogs.
That's especially good. I like the Yard
It
Dogs.
reminds me of the ECHL team, the Railroad Dogs.
That's the thing. That's what I want. Is like I think it's like I want something dogs, right? Like
Yeah,
I'm just like
DAWGS, just like they spell
The
it.
Dogs.
like there's like the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Like I just want it to be like just like call it like like the Vancouver like mangy dogs. Like call it like the Vancouver trash dogs. Like,
Trash dogs.
dogs has to be spelled DAWGS. That's
Correct.
like how.
Absolutely.
give it-
no other way to spell that.
As in, I got that dog in me.
Give it a minor league name for like an MLB team. Like that's what I want. Like one of the things I'm so fucking sick of, and I'm seeing it with the Utah NHL team. People are like, Utah, FH, like Utah, like just call it the Utah hockey team.
Like it's a footy club, right?
But this is not the point.
We got to get away from corporate sanitation, all right? We can't. That like the minimalism from corporate like America is fucking driving me nuts. All right, we're losing the
To
culture.
be fair, it's a placeholder name, and you knew that.
We knew that, but here's the thing. They're teams and they're like people who are like when Washington had to change its name and then they went from like, the name I will not repeat to, the Commanders. It was always like, oh, we're like Washington football team.
Well, that's the fucking point. It's a placeholder name only so far as it stops being a placeholder name until people use it ubiquitously enough that people are just like, oh yeah, is why the fucking like Arsenal fans are called the Gooners because no one stops them.
Well, were they the Gooners long before gooning became gooning?
Yeah, because gooner, goon used to mean just like a thug that followed around someone smarter than them, but now it means someone who masturbates until the dopamine has fried their brain.
Until they've reached a heightened state of of ejaculation without ejaculating.
I'm really worried about the frontal lobe of this generation. Not only are we cooked from like an authoritarian perspective, right? Because there's no way,
and shit.
there's no escape from this current system of governance. We've all just watched the debate together. Full disclosure.
Yeah, full disclosure.
Fuck.
We watched this and then immediately we're like, we got a pod. We got to get on the pod, and then we're gonna release this weeks later. I want that. That's the timeline.
I don't care.
We decided to get together and get real sad an hour before we were supposed to record, and it bled well into our recording time because we couldn't believe what we were watching a lot of the time. We couldn't believe that they just challenged each other to 18 holes of golf for the presidency.
That's right. It was so bad. I got like a sixer for myself. Like, and I was like, yeah, I'll have like one before the recording. Really help me relax and everything. I'm out of beer. It was so sad.
I want to put it in perspective for myself. Well, as we were like doing the debate, I was like, oh, I have a wireless like headphones, and I went to like go to the kitchen, kind of clean up. I had some dinner, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'll grab a beer. Came back, realized I had a full beer on my desk already. So I had 2 open beers, which are these Red Stripe Jamaican lagers. Very good.
Ooh, sounds nice. Oh, what are we drinking, boys? I've got Bear Runs Blonde Ale by Thorn Brewing.
Nice.
Arizona sweet tea.
Hard?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I've got
super
I like
hard.
Arnold Palmer's slightly better, but
yeah, and I've got a red.
the Arnold Palmer's and the watermelon Arizona iced tea. Oh, that's where it's
You
at.
picked the worst flavors.
And I've got
Fuck you.
a Red Stripe, which is the Jamaican lager, which is just really good.
6%, I'm guessing. 6%. Am I far off?
Mine, I think it's like 4.9%.
Yeah, it's a lager. It's gonna be a little lighter.
Yeah, it's a little lighter, from Kingston, Jamaica. So it says from Red Stripe, Kingston, Jamaica. So I think it's they've got their own little section.
I have had the Red Stripe because I think it's from a brewing company that produced a similar red ale that I was interested in at the time called Pinstripe. I don't know if that was Ska Brewing, but I was really into Ska at the
It
time.
might have been Ska Brewing because they do have a really good red ale.
Delicious ale. I actually had an idea, Robert. You came to me last night. You said I wanted to get better at impressions. I think that being an impressions guy would really open up my repertoire. And I heard some pretty good impressions from you last night, but I think we should bring in an impartial third party who can A, recognize big talent celebrities and their impersonations and mannerisms from a lifetime of consumerism, i.e. our gracious host, Malcolm McLeod. Round of applause. Round of applause. Thank you.
Sasha put in a round of applause from our obviously real live studio audience.
We're recording live, for God's sakes. Now, Malcolm, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Robert 3 names to impersonate, okay?
Okay.
I'll feed them to him in a drip feed style. And he's going to do an impression for you, and you're going to guess it.
Yeah.
You have 2 guesses, because 3 would be one too many.
Okay, that's fair. All right, I got it. It's a 2-strike system.
No, it's completely fair. I'm guessing you're going to text me this. Privately. Okay.
That's correct.
Why would he not? Why would he do it in a way where I could see it before?
Because it's funnier that way.
because yeah, I feel like it's more of like, no, because Harper's going to betray me in this bit. That's why
Harper is going to sabotage me.
Almost 100
by saying I'm doing impression of one person. We even go and messaging you who that is, even though it's someone completely different.
I should have done that. That would have been so much better.
That would have been better.
That would have been so much better.
Okay. First impression, number 1. Here's up. Hey there, Michael. How's it going? I'm here dancing.
Wait, you said, hey there, Michael.
I said, hey there, Malcolm.
Oh, I heard Michael.
You said Michael. You absolutely said Michael.
If I did, that was unintentional.
Sasha?
Hey there, Malcolm.
Sasha?
How's it going?
All right, hold on. Sasha?
Hey, why don't we hang out the balcony with my son, Blake?
All right, so Sasha, isolate the original audio from when he said it the first time.
Don't, Sasha. Do me a favor and not bust my balls for once.
And do it like slow, like just like, hey, boy.
Yeah. Loop it over and over, but like slower each time.
Okay. First impression, number 1. Here's up. Hey there, Michael.
Hey there, Michael. Hey there, Michael.
Hey, Malcolm, why don't you shut the fuck up and give the guy a break?
Right,
You wouldn't say that.
But it's obviously Michael Jackson.
Well, he's giving it away is the problem, so that one doesn't count.
Here's the girl who says, I am the one.
But the kid is not my son.
Okay, next one. Let's do it. Malcolm's 1 for 1
that,
so
that
far.
one doesn't count. It was a dead giveaway. You might as well come out and just been like, I'm Michael Jackson. I love touching kids.
Okay.
I'm Michael Jackson.
I didn't do that. That's the laziest thing in the world, to be like, I'm doing an impression, therefore I'm going to say the name of the person I'm doing the impression.
We'll fix it like this. We'll fix it like this. Okay.
You almost did it though.
I almost.
We'll fix it like this.
You admit it.
Shut the fuck up.
I'll ask you questions while you do these impressions, then, Robert. So you don't say shit like my son naked. I dangled the baby. Yeah. That was you just there. you fucked it up.
Okay. Go on. I did it. I mean, I think he got it pretty quickly. That's why it sort of like steamrolled.
You did it quickly. You said, "Hey, Michael," and then I was like,
"The fuck up!" I did not. And Sasha, if you play that back, we are done.
Sasha, do not let his bullying get the better of you, all right? Keep this all in.
Done.
Sasha,
Right.
Robert is the Manchurian candidate. He has no actual power here.
Okay, so ask me a question.
All right. Well, good evening. And I just wanted to open up the questions here and ask you what you have thought of your previous relationships.
Well, it's a very good question, Mr. Harper. I think that my last relationships have been a bit rocky.
Are you trying to do some Sylvester Stallone? Like, is that what?
Sylvester Stallone.
No.
Give me
that wasn't a real.
He gets 2 guesses.
That wasn't a real guess because he said the Rocky part. I thought you were slipping up again.
Among your favorite directors is one you've worked very close with, Tim Burton. Can you say something nice about Tim Burton?
Okay, it's pretty obvious.
Well, he's got a very beautiful wife. Someone who I've worked with extensively.
Right. Is this Johnny Depp?
It is Johnny Depp. You see why I said you should only get 2 guesses, though? Because
I will say I had a feeling in the first round, but then he said Rocky, and I was like, oh man, I hope this is a real shitty.
You thought
Sylvester
I was
Stallone.
like pulling off the mask?
Yeah.
I was just doing like an Amber Heard reference. Yeah.
That's 1 for 1.
Sylvester Stallone isn't that hard. It's just like yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I can do deep impressions.
Okay, next one. Let's give
One
it.
for one.
Oh, this one's awesome.
Oh shit! Oh, this is going to be hard not to give away.
So,
Okay,
would you mind if I told you a joke? Can I tell you a joke?
Is that it?
Tell me a joke.
Okay, I think I have an idea of who this is.
Oh, okay. Do you want to take
But tell
one of
me
your
a
two
joke.
guesses, Malcolm?
Yeah.
Tell me a
All
joke.
right. Well, I think it's.
Tell
All
me a
right.
joke. Tell me
I
a
think
joke.
I think it's Tom Cruise.
There.
Oh, no, it's not Tom
No,
Cruise.
it's
That's
close,
one
though.
for two.
It's close though.
It is
All
close.
right.
It is close. Knock, knock.
He does the weird like slap in hand slap
Yeah,
lean
yeah,
back
yeah.
thing.
yeah.
In-hand slap.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dwayne.
Dwayne Hugh.
Dwayne the bathtub. I'm drowning.
Oh, is this the guy? Is this what is it? Is it like Rip Taylor? Is this Rip Taylor?
Oh, that is your second guess
Oh,
down,
so-
Malcolm. I'm so sorry. No,
Malcolm, it was Jimmy Fallon.
it was Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, Jimmy. Okay, yeah, okay. I could see that.
You can get it.
I guess I got a little lost because you were like, oh, the little clap. I was
It's the clap and lean back and point
I was thinking-
thing that he does.
yeah, I can see that now. Someone who was on talk shows, she definitely got that talk show energy.
How about a softball?
Okay.
We'll do a softball here.
Okay, give me a thing that the American people need to understand is
Is this Obama?
It's Obama.
that's
Yeah, it wasn't a very
That's
good
a softball.
Obama.
This is a really good softball.
It's just his manner. He didn't even try to.
Yeah, I would say
it's the he does this thing. He does this thing where he like points out his knuckle in the fist. Like what you don't understand. I was a legal scholar, and I really wanted goth pussy in college.
Yeah.
I love that. For me, I'm getting the visual element. Everyone
Yeah.
else is getting an audio experience.
He would have been like,
And I apologize to them profusely.
I went to the Bay of Pigs. A good friend Malcolm.
I really like people's titties. I really like titties.
Pussy too.
What me and the American people have in common is we love big giant tits. Okay, give me the next one.
Me listening to your Obama has made me confident I could probably do a bad Jack Nicholson impression.
That is so specific.
This one's beyond. It's impossible to fuck up for you. All right.
Really? You think so? Oh, jeez. I don't know about this prompt. I'm a little nervous.
Are you trying to be Morty? Is it Morty?
Morty.
It is more. He is trying.
You can't do it with immediately going, oh, jeez, Rick.
Yeah,
Like,
No.
you can do it. You just can't be like, oh, geez, like all drawn out like that. He doesn't
Oh,
sound like
geez,
that.
I'm not sure about that.
That's not what he sounds like.
I think we should care somewhat about morality.
No, it's more of like,
Yeah, you want to do that?
geez, I just don't understand.
Like he's panicked. Like he can't pick words. He can't pick syllables to choose.
I'm not sure about the overall morality of that.
Morty, you gotta listen to me, Morty.
Damn, that is a
Morty.
good Rick. That is a good Rick.
That is
I can
not
do
a
the
bad
Rick. I can do the Rick.
say. You should have been in the running when they were replacing
Yeah,
Roy.
you should have been. You could have beat out the AI that they replaced him with.
The AI and the fake actor that they replaced him with.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, he's a real actor. He was from Chicago, and you're like, sure.
All right, Malcolm. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's not
For our
bad.
prize, you live in Canada and don't have to choose between these presidents.
Is that it? That I don't get any more impressions?
Do you want to try one more?
I could try one more.
All right, we'll try one more. Let me reach into the vault here for a good one.
In the meantime, I'm going to attempt the Jack Nicholson I was thinking of.
Yeah, go for
All right.
it.
Yeah. Can you do your Obama one more time?
See, what the American people have to understand is
Well, I don't understand. What is happening
not
here?
bad, honestly. I gotta say,
I'm sitting here.
Malcolm's the dark horse
What
here,
have you-
as it turns out.
Takes.
Hold on, we gotta go on. Coupon, go on.
Well, me and my lady were drinking water. I don't have. I need like a
Come
sandwich.
on,
Someone
man.
send me like a.
We
Me
were
and my
so
lady were
close to
drinking
turning into
water.
popcorn leg
We were
horn.
drinking water.
That's the thing. I'm teetering on the edge of disaster at any moment, except for apparently when I do Maury.
See, what you don't understand is that it's not about the picture. It's about taking a picture of a picture.
Why don't you try that one then, Robert?
Oh, okay. I got one last one. Harper sent to me special. So what you have to understand is that you gotta shit. Hold on.
Would you do that?
I totally. I like started, but I had nothing to say.
All right.
I'm just thinking of his very famous stand-up bit about fake breasts. Just like fake breasts are like Nazis. Like, huh.
Wait, is this the impression, or is this you just doing a bit?
No, that was me doing a very bad impression of Robin Williams.
All right, we'll try this again.
Okay.
We'll try this one more time. All right.
No, I'm just thinking I can't do it without him like doing stand-up or doing the genie.
Family Guy should have taught you how to do that impression like 20 years ago.
Can you? You know, it's your turn. It's your turn. Come on.
Oh, it's me, Robin Williams. Oh,
I'm Robin Williams. This is a really good impression because I'm saying the name, Robin Williams.
I say the name really fast. My name's Robin Williams. Oh,
I'm trying to tell you an impression.
Okay, well, I got another name here. Harper sent me.
All right.
I think you understand.
All right. Well, that's just Godfrey. That's Gilbert Godfrey.
It's not Godfrey. It's really bad.
I was watching a movie with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Watching Goodwill Hunting.
I'm saying it.
Goodwill Hunting the other day.
No,
I will
no,
say
no.
this, Harper, you saved the best for last for Robert. Robert really, he can do Godfrey. He's really good at it. It's, you know, like all my impressions become Foghorn Leghorn. All of Robert's impressions become Gilbert Godfrey.
it's not the impression I was doing.
Wait, what?
Part about it.
That's not?
I made a special movie called Jack and Jill where I hired all my friends.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. This was supposed to be Adam Sandler. There was no hint of Adam Sandler.
Dude, my abs are killing me.
Oh my god.
I told Harper this in confidence last night that I wanted to be better at impressions. And you know what he does to me.
The more upset you are, the more you sound like Gilbert Godfrey.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Halfway.
that's what I thought you were doing. I didn't think you were doing it. There was no hint of the other of Adam Sandler.
Okay, I'm quitting the pod. I'm done. I have no friends left in the world. I'm so sorry.
Sash, you have to keep all the laughing. It's important. It's important you leave this in.
Oh.
And leave the plea.
Oh, there's tears in my eyes.
Yes.
I thought the last one was a slam dunk, Robert. I really did.
My face hurts.
You killed a few of these. Johnny Depp was really good.
Thank you.
It like was started good and it was pretty good, and then it like kind of plunged like into.
Well, because you questioned it. If you had just not questioned it would have been fine.
Made him nervous.
You made me. You were like John Travolta or fucking Sylvester Stallone, and you were like, "Fuck
Can you
you."
do Travolta? Can you do Travolta? I'll show you how to do Travolta, and you see if you can do it. All right.
Oh yeah, go on.
You know what they call cheese in Paris?
Okay, call
La
it
fromage.
a fromage royale or something like that. You know what they call? You know they caught me at the Persian bathhouse. They caught me at the Persian bathhouse with the underage children. I mean, they did. I mean, John Travolta, you are a genuine menace.
The older I get, the more people confuse me for Alec Baldwin.
I don't understand. Yeah.
What are you saying?
Can you do what's his name? Christian Walker? Christian Walker?
What is
all right.
I like that.
Don't you understand? I got to go do dance rehearsal.
I'm in that one music video of the fucking Weapon of Choice by that one.
I knew a guy.
I knew
a GameStop.
He pumped the gang stock. He pumped the GameStop stock, and I can't do it. Fuck.
Yeah, well, thank you all for joining me on this journey into whatever the fuck that was.
Embarrassing me just completely.
No, you did great. Can we get another round of applause? What a fantastic
I'm
concert.
sorry. I don't
here's the
put
question.
the energy in the things I want to be good at, and therefore I fail.
No, you're not a failure. One thing we failed though is we went off track, and for those who remember, about 20 minutes ago, we talked about what would we name Vancouver's Major League Baseball team, and then Harper and Robert didn't give answers, and we just started doing impressions.
You gave answers of kind.
I gave answers. They weren't good answers.
They weren't good answers. That's fine. I feel like I just came. Like I just feel like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's the weird thing. I laughed so hard. Like you get the front of the forehead thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, like I'm just like yeah. I'm good. I'm going to go take a nap, or I'm just going to go to sleep, or
someone hand me a cigarette. I got to pretend to be a normal person for the next hour.
I saw for the first time the other day, not to change the subject, even though I'm trying to, Uncut Gems. Have you guys ever seen Uncut Gems before?
I have.
I saw that in theaters when it came out, and I loved it.
That must have been a nightmare to see in theaters.
It was
so stressful.
Yeah, like I felt it in my heart, like the sound design, like in a theater watching that movie, like you feel it in your bones. You're just like, oh my God, is he fucking gonna do it? Like, please get it done.
Easily Adam Sandler's most comedic performance.
I saw Whiplash in theaters.
Yeah. That's my brother's favorite movie is Whiplash.
Whiplash it's also heart pounding. That's a great movie.
I broke out in hives the very first time I watched Whiplash. It fucking sucked. It's a great movie, but I'm like gripping the chair and be like,
it's really good.
Like hyperventilating.
Uncut Gems is a really good movie, but
incredibly good.
It boggles the mind because I'm sure people actually live like this, especially gambling addicts, right?
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Gambling addicts addiction is probably one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
I just also can appreciate, however, that this subplot was the same one as was in Frasier in like the late 90s when Niles Crane meets that basketball player on the Seattle Supersonics who rubs his head for good luck at the beginning of every game.
Is that really?
It's literally that if Niles had a gambling addiction.
What did they call the Staffy brothers? The Stolfi brothers stole a plot line from Frasier.
Yeah, because KG thought that The Rock was lucky, and he thought that's why he needed it. Mm-hmm. The fucking, I'm sure that this is just like an athlete's thing, but this athlete in Frasier's throwing up bricks. He's like not doing anything decent on the court. So he meets Frasier, try to help him out, but Niles is there instead. and he like gives some really basic bitch advice, and the basketball player's about to leave. He rubs his head, and that night he goes on the court and just like absolutely styles on everybody. And he invites him courtside, and he's throwing up bricks again. He's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What? He's like, well, did you go through all of our exercises? He's like, yeah, I did. He's just like, well, retrace your steps. What did you do? And he's just like, well, I mussed your hair and I left. And, I think it might be that because I smelled my hand and I was like, what kind of shampoo does this dude use?
That's actually
the show rocks.
It's fun. It's fun.
Petition to replace Niles with a gambling addict in Frasier. In the new Frasier reboot.
That'd probably be better. I haven't even watched the new Frasier reboot. I feel like this is
so bad.
Talked about. Like,
I'm trying to remember what happened in Uncut Gems. Was that God damn it? Was it the Knicks was the game that he was betting on?
No, it was the Celtics because Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett in 2012.
And then didn't he bet a bunch of money? Then someone took his bet away or canceled his bet with his bookie or something like that. Was that it? Was
you
that
explain it, Malcolm?
Also, The Weeknd is in it. He shows up for a bit.
Yeah, they fist fights Adam Sandler. It's awesome.
That's funny.
But I will say I love the movie. I mean, I'm a big Safdie brothers fan, so I think all their stuff
Safdie, that's right.
Rocks. It's also in my opinion, Adam Sandler's best movie ever. I think he.
I don't think it's up for debate. It is.
I think he's just come
on, guys! You really liked Little Nicky.
Yeah. No, it's the thing that makes me pissed off of when these comedic actors spend their time doing all these shitty random movies where you're Adam Sandler, why are you making. What was that one?
Jack and Jill too.
Yeah, it's why are you making Jack and Jill? Why are you making Hubie Halloween? Why are you making Here Comes not Here Comes the Boom? That's Kevin James.
That's Kevin James. It is hilarious that movie is actually really funny watching it in hindsight because it's just an ad for Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah,
it's Joe Rogan is the one who saves the film at the end. He's just anyway, go on.
Yeah, it's just here's Adam Sandler in The Do-Over, and you're God fuck it, Sandy Wexler, which is the most egregious of those movies because he just plays his agent, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, and here's Grown Ups 3 with the same fucking people that he's known since the 80s.
One of the saving graces of the late 2010s is that Kevin James is not in anything anymore.
God bless.
And thank God.
Yeah.
Well, he did King of Queens, and then he was what's the point of doing anything after that? If you get I think there is a genuine stigma. I don't know what you want to say.
No, this is Kevin James erasure, and I don't like that. Mostly because we had the trauma of watching Paul Blart become a thing in pop culture for about 5 years. There's 5 years where people are oh, I'm Paul Blart. Look at me. I'm on my Segway. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Paul Blart 2. Malcolm 2.
Yeah, I remember that line, that iconic delivery. It's all there. I'm Kevin James playing Paul Blart. Merry Christmas.
But I love is Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 did that thing that sequels do when they can't get the female lead again. They're just they spend a whole movie being oh, and then they finally get together. Paul Blart and the female lead, and then she doesn't return, and then just following the events, his wife is divorced him 6 days into marriage, and you're what? You just wasted my time with.
I hate that shit. When they started Star Wars like that, I really got pissed. Why the fuck would you do that to Han and Leia?
God, the sequel things were fucking awful. Oh my Lord.
What are you gonna do? They needed money. Disney needed money. Those poor starving kids.
They really couldn't swallow the losses they were getting from the park that they earn $6 billion a year on, or where the fuck.
Yeah, I watched a Red Letter Media review of The Acolyte, and I hear there's a lesbian witch cult, a forced witch cult full of lesbians in The Acolyte. Have either of you seen this? Have you heard of this?
I have heard of it.
Checked out of Star Wars right now.
I don't care about Star Wars. I don't care. I have a friend who, sometimes tells me about it. I'm listen, there's an industry right now of shitty YouTubers who make a ton of money just shitting on Star Wars. They're oh my God, Star Wars is falling off. I'm Yeah, and I'm like, guys, you're watching every episode. They're fucking winning, all right? You're lost.
And everyone who's watching your videos is also watching it as well.
Yeah,
So
like,
where are you fucking gaining?
1 to the Disney Corporation, 0 to the critical drinker, all right?
Is that on YouTube?
Yeah, that is a
Yeah, Critical Drinker is a fucking terrible fucking YouTuber.
It's a great name though. It's like Movie Bob. You guys remember Movie Bob, that fat SOB?
I love Movie Bob. I will stand Movie Bob.
Oh, hold on, I think he might be a pedophile.
He's just doing reviews. He's not a pedophile.
I think I heard that Movie Bob was a pedophile.
At best, he's a stalker.
Well, you can't win. But yeah.
No.
Apparently this lesbian witch cult was actually in one of the old canon books, which I find even more bizarre because it does sound like something George Lucas would like bring up to a writer.
Yeah,
just like,
it's-
I had an idea.
Absolutely.
I had an idea for maybe they're in the coven, and after they're done scissoring each other, they get up and they start trying to impregnate one another using the force.
They use force powers.
They use the force. Like what? It's not like force.
They're scissor wizards.
It's not force. I mean, it is force, but it's not force. It's not like rape or anything. But like,
Jesus Christ,
boy.
George Lucas. Coming you from the same guy who made Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, Jar Jar's the
the
king.
lesbian witch
Jar
cult.
Jar's the king.
Here's the thing, though. A lesbian witch cult that uses the force to make their own babies is kind of a badass
It's
idea,
cool.
though.
It's
Like,
really
fucking-
cool.
It's kind of
cool.
yeah. It's like one of the only unique things
Yeah,
in
you're
Star
like,
Wars in the last
Probably
20
the best
fucking
idea in
years.
Star Wars in the last 2 decades.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah.
I'm like, this kind of rules. Like, I don't know, like,
This
It's
kind
kinda
of
slaps,
slaps.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know the execution because obviously I haven't watched the show. But when I hear it on
It's
paper, I'm
wild.
like,
But it sounds cool.
I have seen the scene. It is crazy. It is wild. But I will also say that this beautiful scene and this beautiful concept is yet again tarnished because nerds on the internet can't decide if black people in Star Wars is a good idea or not.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck
because
off.
who is it? Is it's Jodie Turner Smith is like the witch, right? She's like,
Yeah. Well, she gave a speech about how a female-centric Star Wars universe is so empowering, and it's like, no, it isn't, and it's always been female-centric anyway.
It's always been female centric, but also it's like, let's just be honest with ourselves. It's space wizards, entertaining nerds. There's nothing deep and thematic about Star Wars other than the fact it reminds me of the actor who originally played Obi-Wan, who was just like, yeah, I'll be in your movie, but I'll take 1% of the profits, or my estate will take 1% of the profits. But then he was like very straight up in that the fact there's like, yeah, this is trash. This is bottom line media, and the only reason I'm investing in it is because I think it will make shit tons of money, and that's so sad.
If it worked, and it did back then. But the Princess Leia, a gynocentric figure, is that the right term? Gynocentric?
Yeah, gynocentric.
yeah, sure.
Sure. Well, Sasha, can you, if that's not the right word, can you like edit yourself or a text-to-speech bot saying the right one over it? I would appreciate that.
Why wouldn't it be? I'm okay. He could do that, but I don't know why gynocentric wouldn't
Because it
work.
might be more to do with a vagina than the role of
gynocentric Star Wars might be something a little more.
listen,
pornographic.
I'm looking for an ovary-based Star Wars.
It's ovarian in its execution.
No, not so much phallic, but more.
Yeah, they're called the ovarian.
It's very clitoral in its
suggesting a
theme.
Star Wars alien Malcolm named the ovarians.
They're like
Just a walking uterus with its eyes in the ovary spots. Chancellor,
Sign me up.
Palpatine, I'd like to introduce to you the consulate from the ovarian system. They just queef.
We have good work to do.
They just queef at each other.
In the Galactic Senate. Skywalker.
Chancellor, something's wrong with one of the ovarians. What's wrong? They seem to be laboring under intense conditions. That sucks. This bit blows.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb, but I love it. I love it.
most Star Wars bits don't work.
Yes, most Star Wars bits suck. You're right. Well, that's what it is. Daily reminder. George Lucas thought he went too far with episode 1 and said so in the documentary, and it's still the funniest thing he's ever said. I don't care how many times I'll say it, Sasha. It's so funny. I mean, I've gone too far in some places.
I love the video of George Lucas doing like stage direction to the actor who played fucking Jar Jar Binks and being like, no, he really like swings his arm.
Yeah. Finding ways to make that poor guy look dumber.
And the way he says things like Misa, Yusa, it's part of his character, not a black caricature.
Just imagine you grew up in Atlanta, but not really Atlanta. Like, imagine if Atlanta was a swamp, okay, but like there was a bigger swamp with like an underwater city.
I made Red Wings, so this is okay.
I can't be racist.
Shut the fuck up.
If you don't permit me to make my new film on your property, I'm going to build low-income housing next to your golf course.
Harper.
Yeah, what?
Harper, tell me one actor who was in Red Wings.
Who played Lando Calrissian? Was he?
I don't think he was in it.
Can we get a quick fact check on that? Can we get that fact check by True American Patriots?
By the way, I just wanted you to know that you guys keep saying Red Wings as if it's a movie when the movie's actually called Red Tails.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, it's Red Tails.
Fuck. We're racist. Oh, no.
Red Wings is a hockey team.
Oh, shit.
I'll give you a chance to name.
Fuck.
I'll give you a chance to name someone who's in the movie. I'll give you 2 hints. This will give you 2 different answers.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
He is in that. You're correct.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Harper, you got to name one other actor.
Well, he took the one I was obviously going to say.
Listen, one of these actors was in an Iron Man movie. Another one was in the Wu-Tang Clan, and one of them was in Breaking Bad.
Is METHOD man in the movie?
No. Oh no! Wait.
Red Tails.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Method Man's in it. You're right. You got it correct.
Yes, dude.
Oh fuck yeah!
METHOD man.
HOD man.
For my other hints, it was Terrence Howard is in the movie, as is Bryan Cranston.
Oh really?
And Michael B. Jordan.
That would be kind of sad to name like the one white guy in Red Tails. That's the one actor you know.
Yeah.
You remember that Godzilla movie that Bryan Cranston was in?
Yeah, I do. Bryan Cranston, the 2014, the one that he was like 15 minutes in.
Malcolm, what would you done if I just snapped like Bryan Cranston? It's like I named the only white guy in the movie.
Like immediately.
That would be so great. George Lucas, known ally to the black community and friend of the
friend of the podcast.
Of course. Friend of the food court is what I was going to say.
Give us a call, George. We will literally do anything to work for you.
We will glaze you. Absolutely glaze you on air. We will make you out to be a hero, George.
I'm sorry, your dick's looking a little dry. Hold on.
Malcolm, let me hear your best attempt to glaze George Lucas. Like he was. Just pretend I'm George Lucas, okay? And you're interviewing me, okay?
Okay.
Imagine you're at Krispy Kreme and you got to glaze George Lucas.
Like you're fighting.
Let me just look his filmography quick.
Okay, yeah, of course. You got to be responsible.
I got
with these
it.
Questions.
George, baby, listen to me. I love THX.
Yes, we are.
1138. What a triumph. American Graffiti. That's good.
You're really picking up on some untouched gems. You're really picking up on some my old cuts.
You know what? Listen,
I got some untouched gems for you.
Listen, the best
You said
Indiana Jones.
Gems. You said it.
Well, Harper said it.
That's what I was saying.
Oh boy! All right.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody.
I can't glaze this man up. All right, I don't give a shit about him. Oh baby! Oh, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Oh, I love aliens.
Tell you more about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I had so many great ideas for this movie, Malcolm.
I just think it's so good. Oh, you know what?
Malcolm, what was your favorite part of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? Tell me.
Oh, it was either when Indiana Jones hid in the refrigerator during the nuclear test.
That was in the trailer. I mean, something that wasn't in the trailer.
Or when Mutt Williams was swinging on the vines with the monkeys.
That was also in the. Did you really watch the movie, or did you only watch the trailers?
Listen, those were not in the trailers.
No, they were both in the trailer.
All right.
They were very obviously both in the trailer.
I would love it if you tried to convince George Lucas that they were in the trailers. Like, no, Mr. Lucas, I'm a huge fan.
I love the scene when the janitor from Scrubs was one of the FBI guys.
He was. That's right. He was.
I think you could have found that out on the IMDb, though. I think you're on your phone.
Probably in, you guessed it, the trailer. I only remember the movie, these moments from the trailer because this movie fucking sucked.
Forget it. Before I walk out of here, right now, just tell me what your favorite Star Wars movie is.
Yeah, what is your favorite Star Wars movie, actually?
All right, let me just lock and loaded gun off the side of my
So we've got a user submission.
You know what? I'll say it.
I just really got to know what your favorite Star Wars movie is, Malcolm.
Star Trek Into Darkness.
I'm never working with you and your hack fraud friends again. I think you're bullies.
I'm watching.
You just cost us a whole career, Malcolm. How dare you?
Maybe Rogue One.
I didn't direct that one.
Rogue One is actually kind of good.
No, I thought it was bad. I thought it was bad because it had it didn't feature a gynocentric way. It featured women in trouble.
I thought it was really bad because the main character was a white woman. Oh God. Okay, we got a user submission. Who's someone who would like to be known as Mr. Hands.
Mr. Hands. Mr. Hands. Mr. Hands.
Back from the dead, Mr. Hands.
Back from the dead, Mr. Hands. Their music suggestion is Soul Niger Within by Frederick Thorndernall's Special Defects. I have never heard of that.
A bit unwieldy, but go ahead.
Yes. Hold on. You might be hearing fireworks in the background because I am near SeaWorld and it's past 9 o'clock. Okay.
Wait. What do you mean you're near SeaWorld? It's past 9 o'clock and you're going to hear fireworks?
Fireworks at SeaWorld every 9 o'clock? Or?
Every night at 9 o'clock, SeaWorld does a fireworks show.
Why?
What?
For who?
For who?
Every night. Everybody who goes to SeaWorld.
Who's at SeaWorld at 9? Like, who's like, I got to stay for the fireworks
Everybody!
show.
It's Thursday.
You can hear it outside the window.
Nuh-uh.
Hold on, be quiet.
That's not true. But like, I've been to SeaWorld.
Shush, be quiet, be quiet.
Known, all right? I had to do the dolphin thing, all right? I didn't want to do the dolphin thing.
Sasha, zoom in really into my feed. You can hear it.
Oh, wow, you can.
What are you fucking talking about? I'm lying about the fact SeaWorld has fireworks every night.
Boom, 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 or something like that.
Yeah, Sasha, could you put like just fireworks sound effects in, or better yet, you do voice of like just fireworks.
Boom!
No,
kablamo!
You can hear it.
Can you also make it sound like "Hail to the Chief" is playing outside the bathroom you're shitting in?
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, actually, yes, that one. Like, it's like a music recording of a ska band from the 60s when it's Hail to the Chief outside the bathroom.
I chafe in wetsuits because I have luscious, voluptuous thighs.
Yeah. I can see it.
Well, user submission. Okay. I have a question only you three, this is from Mr. Hands. I have a question only you three, the Seinfuck crew, could possibly answer. In the hit DreamWorks Animation Studios film entitled Shrek 2, there occurs an unholy ritual in which an ogre and a donkey near a forest clearing and before the march of a heavy rain drink heavily of a sparkling concoction crafted by the hands of some hag with wings. It is soon revealed that the bubbling brew has a form of quantum entanglement that affects the ogre and his monstrous mate, both who are transformed into Ryu and a redhead Cameron Diaz, respectively. In parentheses, this is likely a metaphor for the effect of alcohol on one's sexual inhibitions. End parentheses. The donkey is transformed into a sexy horse, but never are we made aware of what the donkey's mate, a dragon, is transformed into. So that's my question. What happened to the dragon?
Nothing.
No, it has to because it affected Shrek's wife who turned into Cameron Diaz.
Okay, so
but not voiced by Cameron Diaz, but then turned into the CGI model.
What if it was like the same dragon, but like a little anthropomorphic, and she had like a huge rack?
She's got the big titties.
What do you think, Malcolm?
Here's the thing. This episode's been really hard for me because there's two rules that I have in terms of me engaging with pop culture. I don't like talking about Star Wars because I think it's overrated.
And two, I don't like pop culture.
And two, I don't give a shit about Shrek. All right, Shrek is not live.
Hit both of these rules in the same night, and how have I never heard them before?
Listen, I don't know. I feel like it's because we just don't talk about it because I'm not bringing it up. I'm not bringing it up.
That's fair. That's fair. But what happened to the dragon, Malcolm?
I think the dragon became. Listen, you know what they say. The dragon became a dildo. All right, that's a dragon dildo.
No, you know what? Actually, you know what the dragon became? It became a car.
No, because that donkey would have become the car.
No.
No, because then she wouldn't have changed. If it was true,
you can't just have a horse fucking a car.
Yeah, listen. He also
you have to have a dragon fucking.
Hold
a car.
on. He didn't turn into a car, or she didn't turn into a car because Shrek is a DreamWorks property, and Cars is a Pixar property. Different companies can't have that crossover. All right.
Yeah.
All right. This is not a Subaru. Right. That's not a crossover.
Shut the fuck up. What a dumb joke. What a dumb fucking joke. Yeah. So that's a good point. For those who don't perhaps get the reference, there's a popular brand of online pornography where dragons have sex with cars. Now you're on the same page as us.
Hold on. There it is.
Yes. Yeah, there absolutely is.
What do you mean?
This is a conversation we should have at the beginning of an episode, not at the end.
We're having the conversation now because we're probably cutting the first 10 minutes of the episode.
There's something primal.
Shut the fuck up.
Because you didn't know what we were recording.
So of course we're
I
cutting
understand though why this user submission has labeled himself Mr. Hands, because that's sort of what they're implying.
We've explained Mr.
Somebody
Hands
who's going to
previously,
fuck the horse. Hold on, there's a dog barking. Hemingway!
Ernest!
Naming the dog Hemingway also seems a little bit tragic, doesn't it? But anyway.
That's a weird
I'm
name
sorry, my brother has bad naming sense.
Yeah.
That's why his kid's named Cut that sucks.
Oh, fuck. Someone's getting in trouble. Someone's getting in trouble.
You can't say that about family. That's just wrong.
It is. I'm already regretting it.
I will share this with you, Robert. My cousin on my father's side, older cousin, one of those second cousins type deals, had a son that she named Torsten. Torsten. Have you ever heard a more country club name in your life than Torsten?
Oh yeah, this is my sister Stefani, and I'm named Torsten.
Like, hello, this is my daughter Scout and her brother Torsten.
Hello. I am Master Chinian, or what is that fucking thing from fucking Family Guy? God damn it.
Lord Underbite or something.
So there's a genre of porn in which dragons fuck cars.
Yes, Malcolm, I think you'll find there's actually an ample supply of online pornography depicting cars being penetrated by dragons with large penises.
Yes. 3D models of cars being fucked by 3D models of dragons.
Okay. How did you hear about this?
How did I hear it? But that's a great question, Malcolm.
We were on the internet in the 2010s.
I was on the internet in 2010, that's correct. And the place that you hear most often about at that time, because Reddit, I don't think was popular or even invented. I don't remember which of the two it was.
It was smaller than it was now.
4chan.org, and upon this website, you would casually glance at the boards. The most popular one that's often named as the meme board was the random board, where you could post anything with no consequences. And the consequences would be added later, of course, but
anything from cartel execution videos to
the whereabouts of kidnapped minors that would be posted on the board.
Oh god,
do you remember that thread? Someone posted a picture of a kid that was being searched for.
Like, where is she? And then someone like she's in my basement, and it's literally just a picture of her.
Had him tied up in her basement. Yeah, it's just.
Ugh.
Yeah, someone replied to that and they were just like, "We found her, B." What the fuck, you monster?
Fucking Jesus Christ.
There's several threads dedicated to A, anthropomorphic planes to have sex with, and B, cars being...
Planes with double D titties, yeah.
Those are fuel cells.
They call it fuel cells. I forgot about that.
And there were also threads about dragons having intercourse with 1980s Corollas. That was the car of choice.
Yeah.
IIRC.
Usually 3D models from racing games who were imported to 3D models.
Very well tessellated dragon buttholes, dick and balls.
It's why fucking whatever dragon dildo site. What is that
dragon?
called?
That's not why Bad Dragon took off.
No, it is one of the reasons why they're so popular and why they have a base in Scottsdale, Arizona.
I think they're popular because fat girls can't get a date, so they buy Bad Dragon dildo.
They really liked The Shape of Water.
What the fuck?
The Shape of Water, the fucking Guillermo del Toro movie where she fucks a fucking fish person. Get over yourself, Harper.
Never seen it. Never seen that one. Let's dig ourselves out of this hole, okay?
Please.
We need to think of something funny and fast.
Let's see.
That's the name of the episode.
Funny and fast.
We need to think of something funny and fast.
That's what I do.
Funny and fast. That's what the ladies call me.
Oh. Anyway.
Aww.
I'm doing bits during sex.
Malcolm, give me your best pitch for a comedy right now.
Okay, let's see. A good comedy. It's I had one where it's about two bros at the lake. All right, they're just drinking a couple of beers.
Immediately just threw tomatoes at you, Malcolm. How do you respond?
You pitch something better. You start. How about this? We're each going to start a pitch and just see where it goes.
Let's hear it, Delilah.
Oh, I mean, I'm not going to use the actual pilot that I'm pitching, but how about a story about a dog walker who falls in love with a very rich woman, except here's the twist, is that he's not actually a dog walker. He just is pretending be.
This sucks. That's
fucking.
I know it does. That's why
I didn't even say anything. I said it starts it with
shut the fuck up, Malcolm.
Two bros at the lake, and you're like,
boo!
You're like, boo! And then you're like,
is a Lifetime movies fucking waiting to happen.
I thought you were just going to describe the plot of 101 Dalmatians and then try to pass it off as a comedy.
Yeah, no, there's like an improv game that I used to do at shows, which was like this movie pitch game, and I would always, when I had to play it or perform it, I would always just pitch a version of Blubber. That would be my ongoing bit.
That's pretty good. I like that a lot.
I like that.
And I'd be like, all right, and then a couple of people picked up on it. They're like, "Is this Blubber?" I'm like, "No, it's original."
You keep calling it Blubber. It's Flubber.
Yeah,
it's Flubber.
Oh yeah, sorry, it is Flubber. That was the thing. I kept calling it Blubber, and then I would be like, "Are you saying Flubber?"
I love how the fact that you just don't like that movie. Like you can obviously tell.
Flubber is an awesome movie.
Yeah, it was weirdly enough to take it back to Robin Williams.
Yeah.
If I was gonna play that game, I would do a more of a Rob Schneider. It's just
I would just get up there. I would look you dead in the eye, Malcolm, and be like, a hockey player finds himself after receiving a particularly intimate cross check.
You know what? I think you just made big Book Talk's next big thing. That's the winning pitch.
Where's the NHL gay romance? This is a genre waiting.
Honestly, where? It's everywhere. You're
everywhere.
Not looking.
Let's do it. All right, the boys are writing a gay romance hockey book.
Can we collab on this?
The boys are writing a gay rom-com.
Here's the thing: is that if we pick two players that are likely amongst the female mind to be in a homosexual relationship, they will eat it up. I sit on Twitter all day and watch them do it themselves.
Yeah. My favorite is, as a Vancouver Canucks fan, I know a bunch of people who ship.
Quinn Hughes.
No, not Quinn Hughes. It's Elias Pettersson. Elias Pettersson is sort of the number
Elias
one.
Pettersson?
It's Elias Pettersson and Niels Höglander. Those are the two that
no accounting for taste, I guess, in Vancouver.
Yeah.
No accounting for taste. Höglander? They're nothing
Homelander.
alike. It wouldn't last a week.
Homelander,
Wouldn't
more
last a week.
like.
It would last a week. Before we'll end it here, but like, who of the former Arizona Coyotes current Utah team?
Nick Schmaltz and Clayton Keller.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
There's no other. That or Logan Cooley and what's his name? They traded him to the Preds. Jason Zucker. Logan Cooley and Jason Zucker.
Oh yeah.
I see that one a lot.
Yeah. And then we'll just end it here with Robert. Name 2 hockey players.
Just period.
Current hockey players who would have
wait, current hockey players? I'm fucked.
You don't know one.
No, Galchenyuk.
Oh, he's
in the KHL, so it doesn't count.
Can we count? No, okay.
No.
Let's try NHL.
Name any
I'm
2 hockey
impressed.
players.
I am impressed that he retained Galchenyuk.
I am shocked.
Galchenyuk.
Flabbergasted.
Who's on the Oilers? Shit.
Don't Google
Oilers right now.
I have to, otherwise I have
You have
nothing.
3 seconds. 2, 1. Fraud.
Fuck.
Fraud.
I am a fraud.
He doesn't know Connor McDavid. He doesn't know Leon Draisaitl. Oilers fans, get a listen.
No Sidney Crosby. No Nathan McKinnon.
Who's your fucking congressional representative, you fucking hack?
I don't have a congressional representative. I'm Canadian.
I got your congressional representative right here, big boy.
That's his ass.
Here's what I gotta say
That's
about
his
that.